6:04 a.m. Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 6:04 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Wednesday the 25th of May.
Alexa, the weather.
Right now in Rochester, it's 9 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast is cloudy skies, with a high of 17 degrees and a low of 9 degrees.
Okay guys, I've got my wellies on because I'm going to take Max for a walk across the field. Basically because it's just raining all day yesterday and I expect the field is wet and muddy and the grass is wet with dew first thing in the morning anyway, so I've got my wellies on. So I've got an appointment with the dentist. She's going to check the tooth that needs taken out, and I've also got some other problems that I want to talk to her about some sort of ulcer or something, which is probably to do with that tooth, but you never know. I've like sore down this side of where that tooth is. I feel tired. I feel fuzzy after yesterday. I've woken up, like lots of people get up around here. Someone got up about 5:30 this morning and drove off outside, and there's a motorbike gone off. Somebody's gone off to work, so it's busy around these flats early in the morning anyway, so I was able to get up early, and you can put an alarm on Alexa anyway. So I am up. I've got to nip out to the co-op to get a few things before I leave for the dentist. The weather is like dull outside. I said it's been raining, hasn't it? And it's all dark. Waking himself up, he doesn't want to move. Alexa, can you put LBC radio on, please?
LBC London from Global Player.
Who fights with Russia over Ukraine grain? Can't get it from America. They've got loads of grain, haven't they? They've got huge areas where they do grain. If Vladimir Putin's troops managed to seal off the Ukrainian port of Odessa, Royal Navy warships could be called on to help protect freighters carrying the vital cargo. Can we just go somewhere else? You know, leave it. Leave it. Let them keep all their stuff. We can go to, Saudi to go and get all our fuel. We don't need to go anywhere near Russia. There's nothing we need from Russia, do we? Really? From Ukraine, we need the oil for sort of cooking and for hotels. I saw somebody in Costco the other day staggering out with 4 huge drums of the oil. So obviously Costco can get hold of it from somewhere. And Dale wants to know if I've ever been bitten by a horsefly. No. The only way you can get it to horseflies is if you've been stung by a wasp. You'll know the difference. It's a lot worse. Yes, I've seen horseflies before. The producer was asking about horseflies, and I sort of reminded him, oh, right, who knows what they are. And, I mean, to be honest with you, they give it a very painful bite. I don't like anything like that. What purpose do they serve? They serve any purpose at all. They are quite big. And apparently what to do if you've been bit by a horsefly? I don't know. I mean, do they just bite because they bite? Or I'm definitely not going for a field ever again. So many things there. And apart from that, there could be snakes on the ground, adders and stuff like that. And they go, oh, it could be a grass snake. And I go, listen, I don't normally go through fields. We don't have many fields around our way, which is quite good. Dawn Neeson talks about another football season ends with joy for some, heartache for others, and hangovers for the majority. What none of us need is a return to pitch invasions and the violence they can bring. The dark days of fans being penned into cages and treated like animals aren't that long ago. The horror of Hillsborough will live with us forever. The elation that football can bring is amazing, but giving ammunition to those who think most fans are thugs by behaving like idiots is dangerous. The worst own goal possible. She also talks about the Kardashians, another ridiculous shot.
Stop. Right, guys, horse flies and pitches and fields. Well, I walk across the field. I haven't come across a grass snake yet, but I've come across some butterflies and some birds and lots of lovely wild flowers. I've come across a grass snake on the motorway. I've been walking down the side of the motorway in the countryside, little black snakes. I've come across those, and yeah, there's some like midges and things. They bite you, and they're nasty as well. Right, guys. So yeah, I'm going to the dentist today. I should pop around the shops to see if I can find some sandals and shoes for my mum, who's a size 6. I said I was a size 7 shoe. There you are. So I just want to nip in and nip out. I don't like hanging around doing shopping anymore. I just don't. So let's get this walk over with. Then I've got to nip over to the shop very quickly. And then we're going to have a lovely, magnificent walk into town from Rochester to Chatham, which is usually very lovely indeed. As I was having a talk with a taxi driver yesterday, Medway is one of the top towns that is full of drugs and weed, and I'm really looking forward to it. I shall take my mask. It's been wet on the ground, so hopefully there's not many drunks and drug addicts sat on the floor or dancing about the street like there usually is in the summer, warm months. Getting older is a fact of life. The things that come with it, pains, strains, arthritis, your teeth getting all fucked up. There was a piece in the newspaper about people's teeth. I don't think I can find it now, but there was a piece in the mail about how people are resorting to pulling their own teeth out. Nobody can get an NHS dentist, and it was quite frightening. Most dentists are going private, and even when you are NHS, you're being told that in some cases that you're going to have to pay towards treatment as well, and people just can't afford it. And in one of these newspapers, a woman had pulled about 8 or 9 of her teeth out because she couldn't get to see an NHS dentist and they were hurting her. One woman, after the pandemic, because she was an NHS care worker, basically she left her toothache, and when she did finally go to the dentist, she needed to have 7 or 8 teeth filled. The state of Great Britain's teeth, not everyone, but a lot of people, is terrible because most dentists are now going private and people cannot afford they just cannot afford to go to a dentist. So I'm grateful I can have a dentist look at my teeth. I would have had a root canal if I could have afforded 800 quid, and I'm just going to have the tooth extracted. And that's the way it is. You either put up with the pain or you have it taken out, and that's the choice I've got, and I'm just going to get on with it. But it's not nice walking around in a tremendous amount of pain. But there you are. It's the same. My mum was telling me that there's huge waits in the Medway Maritime Hospital now to get seen in A&E. There was a huge... Somebody had to wait 6 hours for a septic finger, and after 6 hours she still wasn't seen, so she went home with a septic finger. That's at the Medway Maritime Hospital. There's huge queues up there to get seen in A&E now. It's horrendous, the state of the NHS. People are literally resorting to looking after themselves the best way they can. Anyway, I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. I've got to take Max for a walk. I've got to go to the co-op and I've got to go to the dentist, and I'll see you later.